Okay, so the next drink I'm going to make is a cappuccino. When a customer orders a cappuccino, we always ask, do you want a lot of foam or a little foam? Because a lot of times they really actually want a latte, and we don't correct them and say, oh, you dummy, you know, that's really a latte. We just ask them. So basically, a true cappuccino would be 1/3 foam, 1/3 espresso, and 1/3 flavor. Well, not really that much flavor, but it's about here, and then mostly foam is what the difference is. So have about that much foam on a cappuccino. Typically, fat-free milk steams better for cappuccinos. The less fat, the better the steam. I mean, the better the froth on top. If they order a drink wet, that means they don't want much foam on top at all. If they order it dry, that means they want mostly foam. And then just a basic cappuccino is going to be about right here with foam. So, say a customer orders a French vanilla cappuccino. What I would say, would you like a lot of foam or a little foam on that? And they'll say, I want a lot of foam if they want a cappuccino. So on the cup, I'm going to write FV cap for cappuccino, FV for French vanilla. Okay, so then I would put my proper amount of pumps of French vanilla into my cup. For a small, it would get 4 pumps, which is equal to 1 ounce. A medium, which is what I'm making, would get 6 pumps, which is equal to 1.5 ounces. And if it was a large 20 ounce, I would put 8 pumps of this, or 2 ounces of this. If it just so happened to be, say, a white chocolate cappuccino, I would do 1 pump for a small, 2 pumps for a medium, and 3 pumps for a large. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 6 pumps. 2. Again, making sure your pump goes all the way down and all the way back up. I'm going to follow the same steps. I'm going to put the espresso into the portafilter. A small gets 1 shot, a medium gets 2 shots, and a large gets 3 shots. But you do not do 3 flings for a large, because you can actually, the espresso is strong enough to draw out 3 shots worth of espresso, and it still be just as strong had you done 3 separate shots. So I'm going to do 2 flings. And also, same thing goes for if the customer asks for an extra shot. Up to 3 shots can come out of this. So I'm going to make sure that my espresso is level in there. You don't want it to go sideways, because then the water will not flow properly. You'll push down. This is 30 pounds of pressure. And you want to push all the way down until it's fully extended all the way to the bottom. And then you knock it to loosen up any loose grounds in there, and push and do a partial turn again. You'll put your portafilter into that, center your cup, and then I'm doing a medium, so I'm going to push the medium button. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up properly under there, and then I'm going to pour my milk. We can use reuse the steam cups up to about 15 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes after you've made a drink, if there's still a little bit of milk in it. Okay. So I'm gonna, again, you can see the crema on the cup, in the cup. I'm gonna pour it directly in. Sit my cup to the side. I'm gonna dump and rinse my head along with my portafilter, and put this back in so that it stays preheated. I'm gonna get my cup and my thermometer, and if you can't really see, but my milk is filled to the medium, right below the medium line. I'm gonna get my washcloth ready. Turn on the steam wand until the steam starts coming out. Turn it back off, because I don't want to chance steaming myself whenever I move the steam wand. And we are making a cappuccino, so I'm going to froth a little bit longer. Turn it on and you'll hear the difference. See, it sounds quieter that way. You actually want to hear that noise. That means the foam is making. So for a cappuccino, you're gonna froth longer, probably to about 120 degrees. And then you're gonna steam to 155 for a 16 ounce. If it was a 12 ounce, you'd go to 150, and a 20 ounce would be 160. Okay, turn off my steam wand, sit my cup up top, clean my steam wand immediately because you don't want that milk burning on here. It gets nasty and gunky. And okay, so you wipe it off real good. Make sure and get the tip of it, replace it, put it back where the little hole is, and purge your steam wand. And then take this out and wipe it here. Okay. The reason I did not stir this one yet, like I did with the sauce a while ago, is because it's a syrup and it immediately blends together. The sauce needs to be kind of melted in order to go in really good. Okay, so then I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to hold back my foam. You don't want to hold it all the way directly with the cup because then your milk will come out too slow. You can hold it up a little bit. Pour it. I'm going to pour it about to right there. Can you see it in the cup? About right there into the cup, and then I'm gonna spoon the rest of it as foam. You see how much foam I have, and it should not weigh very much whenever you get done. If they wanted dry, I would have probably poured my milk to about right here and did the rest foam. Sometimes it's really hard to get a dry cappuccino. You may have to steam a little bit more milk to get some more froth. Okay, so I gently stir and lid and sleeve, and that'll be it.